order for the evening. Um, so for those of you tuning in, this is our, I want to say, 6th official campaign session, 6 or 7.
Ish.
And we last left our heroes. They had made it to Whitestone. They had made it to Whitestone. They conferred with the temple. They met a new group member by the name of Zaxxon, who was a bronze dragonborn. After standing up for the girls in the bar against some rather surly folk, they managed to get a hold of, actually was bumped into Yavik, who was doing some scouting and some, just enjoying the fact that he's not underground for once. Was enjoying the thermals, spending some time, when he was bombarded by an Aaron Cochrane.
A
The first
pigeon.
the first one he's seen since leaving his homelands. This Aaron Cochrane, however, was not of his tribe, but was actually from a tribe in Areep, the easternmost continent. The one currently embroiled in quite a bit of fighting. Named Gilly.
Shadow's fault.
Gilly was actually a member of a shipping crew known as the ship itself called the Bloody Rose, captained by an Anne Reed. Gilly told the group about a object or a box that they had been carrying that was really hush-hush, and that his captain had been very nervous about for the past couple of days. The whole voyage had been really... Gilly had been really uneasy about this object, unsure, what it was. Only that it was not only kept under lock and key inside of the Bloody Rose, but it was also, giving off this weird sense of the willies that Gilly just couldn't help but be privy to. They went back to the ship where they were confronted by the same thugs from the bar, who happened to be people who were on the ship.
That was just Shadow that did that.
Oh, yeah, it
Shadow,
did.
being a badass, basically asked these
Getting his butt
gentlemen
kicked.
to apologize. Fared fairly well against the thugs, but Anne took it upon herself to end their existence because of, for various reasons. You're not sure of exactly why she ended their lives, but you could tell that she was definitely tense about something. So she might have just been trigger happy. You're not really sure her motives at that time. At that point, you decided to take your leave. You went back to the temple for the evening. At that point, Musical had vision, presumably,
Set that on fire.
set her bed on fire. After talking with the leader of the church there, the father, you found out that he had a vision of a former life, and that her true name was Anasia.
Something like that.
Her true name was Anasia, that she had in fact been reincarnated. She also got a vision about a Dragolich, who was whose former identity was a chromatic blue dragon called Lightning Fang, who was Anasia's rival and kind of a bad motherfucker. So after having that vision, the father decided to take...
User left your channel.
Left?
Oh. Oh, y'all
okay.
see.
Oh, it was Kyler. So you guys found... the father told you that he was going to head west and talked to other members of the religion around Torm, Anisia's patron deity, in order to find out more information about what's happening. That Anisia's reincarnation and the fact that she's gaining back her memories is very unusual. and is...
She still thinks she's hallucinating.
After that, they went down to the Bloody Rose to try and find Gilly later that same morning, and they found the entire boat had been pretty much destroyed. Like, part of the mast had been, like, cracked, and then they found a blood trail leading down into the bowels of the ship, where they found the entire crew, including Anne Rose, the captain, had been slaughtered by some sort of assailant. They managed to find Gilly. He was alive, if only barely. And that's where we pretty much pick up, is with you guys finding Gilly there at the Bloody Rose. So, Musical, you've already attended to his wounds.
Yeah, we also put him on a splint.
Okay. Now what? Okay, so here's the choice that you're making, is that if you use Spare the Dying, he will go unconscious, because Spare the Dying, what it does is that it puts him in a kind of a healing coma.
So I thought I didn't have to do that because I had poured 5 points of lay on hands into
That's
him.
what it is. Okay, you put for yeah, so he's
Yeah,
fine.
half
He's
my
at
lay on
5.
hands. Yes, he's okay.
He's at 5 hit points, so he's good. But yeah, he's part of his tunic is just shredded. Like, Jackson, since you're there, go ahead and roll me a check here. Roll me an int. Just roll me a straight int check. It should be towards the bottom of your first page, or sorry, your skills page. There should be a thing that just says int check. Unskilled int check.
Wait, me? Oh no, thank God, me.
Cool. These are definitely cuts or sword slashes from a large weapon, like either a great sword or a battle axe, something that's got a lot of heft, something that's really damaging. So that's what you get from that, is Zaxxon, is that these wounds, and looking around the room, you see these similar cut marks, these deep gash wounds, almost 2 to 3 inches deep into whoever
User
was
disconnected from your channel.
Like it was done with a big weapon or a long weapon?
Definitely something with a lot of weight. Either this weapon is pretty large,
User joined your channel,
or it's got a really hefty blade, either a battle axe or a greatsword.
That's pretty much what I relate to the group.
All right then.
Yeah, greatsword, great axe, large weapon, very, very large weapon. So Billy's still kind of heaving, very nervous, and he kind of raises his hand for a second and goes, I don't know if I can use my magic. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Don't feel like you have to strain yourself.
I'll try though. And he kind of lifts up his hand, and you see kind of this purplish blue kind of energy come out of his hand, and he kind of presses it against his chest, and you see kind of his wounds start to heal a little bit more. He's got a major gash along the side of his arm. His left wing looks really bad.
I'm back, by the way, and if possible, I could use my cure wounds on him too to try and heal him up.
Okay.
I think we both tried to heal him a little bit last
so,
week.
So roll your cure. Go ahead and roll your cure. I'm gonna roll his. Roll his cure. So he heals another 9. So he's with his heal, your lay on hands, and his own heal. He gets himself back up. He kind of stands up. His left wing, he kind of holds it in his hand for a sec, and that's where he's putting actually most of his healing, is into that left wing. He doesn't really move it a lot, and he says, "Thanks, guys."
Well,
Oh man,
splinted. He can't really move it.
Yeah, yeah. So and oh yeah, and you guys help splint it. So, he's like, thanks guys. I don't know what blew in here, but man, this and you guys did check the front of the ship already.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
just
saw
failed
that
all
the
our
f-
investigation rolls.
Yeah, you just saw that there were papers kind of everywhere.
Mhm.
And he kind of picks himself up and he's like, I don't remember a lot from the battle, but whoever this guy was, he was definitely after something. So conscious, he's awake. So what do you guys want to do?
At this point, I probably just look to Javik and say our Kokra health better than I do.
Yeah, freaking.
From what you can see with the splint on his wing, with the fact that he used magical healing, you're thinking that he should be fine in the next day or so, as long as he doesn't overtax himself and try to use that wing too much.
Yeah, that's the concern.
Oh.
He looks more shaken than anything.
Yeah, like the idea would probably be to get him back in town where he might be a little healthier, or at least not strained.
Somewhere he can sleep or something.
Yeah.
Thinking. Sorry, at a loss for words. Nature check? No, that wouldn't work.
What do you need? What are you trying to do?
He's conscious, right? Freaking just shaking
yeah, he's
up.
conscious.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
conscious.
he's conscious, he's shaken, he's a little unnerved, really scared.
Alright, freaking.
Because he doesn't know if this asshole's gonna come back.
Who's this Marcus's dear brother?
Oh, look to freaking Nisi like, aren't you the bleeding heart person here? Why don't you freaking sit there and calm him down, tell him, like, freaking sing him a lullaby or something? I don't know.
You know him better than I do.
Yeah, right. Alright, easy, Trigger, easy. Just calm down. Yeah, of course, I get a phone call.
And he keeps looking around him, like, at the bodies of his fellow crewmen, and just, they're lying on the floor, just, and he's just really unnerved.
Maybe we should take him away from the remains of his friends.
Yeah, I don't think being here is a good thing for him.
No. Also, if whoever did this comes back, I would rather not be around.
About that time, you actually start to see a lot of the crew members from the other ships start to filter down. Or no, sorry. Oh, keep do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. So are you guys still talking to him? What are you doing?
I think Shadow's on the phone.
No, I just ignored the phone call. I'll call that person back later. I'm trying to think. Alright, can you talk, big guy? Are you okay?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm just real nervous.
Let's get him out of here before whatever that was comes back.
No, he could be in shock at this point. Freaking right now, we need to freaking keep him calm and see what's going on at this point.
I don't think he's gonna stay calm while the remains of his friends are right there.
Ah, you got a point. Alright, freaking, let's take the body out of here. Freaking, you find a town close by. Freaking tend to his wounds, or freaking just get him something to eat, calm him down.
Yeah, we should
take
get
him
out
to
of
the
here
temple.
before
I'm
the
sure they have
guards
healers.
happen to stop by.
Alright.
What was that?
Yeah. Zaxxon mentions that the guards could be coming in a moment.
Freaking,
Yeah.
there's not enough.
Anicia suggesting take him to the temple because they probably have healers.
There's not enough bodies to take on whatever might come at us first,
and
and
we
plus,
might get fingered for this.
huh?
Might get what? Anicia is very naive.
I can see a town south by southeast, southwest from here.
Why not just go back where we
Well,
were?
this whole area is still
Yeah, we're still in Whitestone.
Yeah, you guys are still in Whitestone. You guys are at the docks here. Let me see if I can send on the camera a little better.
Surprise
There you
this.
go. You guys are at the docks here. These areas over here are like warehouses.
We can dive in there, find a freaking empty spot to freaking get him inside.